Hello, I'm Amber Klaus.
And I'm Rylie Rowland, and this is 489 News.
USD 489 Media, connecting the community to education.
The Hayes High Homecoming was held on October 3rd and 4th and began with candidate games and was followed by class competitions and the bonfire. On Friday, the formal assembly was held, and the parade down Main Street kept Hayes High fans entertained.
Following the parade, the Indians took to the gridiron to take on the Spartans from Wichita South. During halftime, Summer Smith was crowned homecoming queen and Andrew McGinnis was crowned king. To culminate the evening, the Indians beat the Spartans 57-8.
Authentic historical documents written by one of America's greatest founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin, was presented to over 300 Ellis County fifth graders at Fort Hays State University. Here's more on the story.
2 handwritten letters from Benjamin Franklin and 2 original pages of the Pennsylvania Gazette has been the center of an annual educational event for the past 8 years. FHSU designed activities for students in correlation with the papers. Activity stations range from participating in a scavenger hunt to making stamps and guessing from many of Franklin's inventions. The American Democracy Project, Forsyth Library, and Boulder Social Studies Methods class host Ben Franklin papers each year.
What are you making here?
Stamps,
Oh, really? Okay. How much is your stamp?
12 cents.
What is your stamp about?
My stamp is going to have a person on it and then the price and then the name of the stamp.
What price did you make your stamp?
90 cents.
And what does this have to do with Ben Franklin?
Well, because Ben Franklin started Postal Service, so they're making us do stamps.
What is your favorite stamp that we've seen here?
I like that one
Why?
because I like that he put the post stamp on it and he put his name on it and how it's colored.
Government students of Miss Masca, Mr. Ballman, and Mr. Butte recently took part in Kids Vote Kansas, where they tallied up votes made by Hayes students in kindergarten through 12th grade to see who would win in important positions at the state and national levels.
19 Hayes High government students recently counted 568 votes in the Kids Voting Kansas. Kids Voting Chairwoman Laura Hurdle explains to the students how to tally up the votes from the different precincts around the city of Hayes. When the counting was completed, incumbent Sam Brownback, Pat Roberts, Tim Huelskamp, and Sue Boldra were all re-elected to their government positions. Reporting for 489 Television, this is Dan Ballman.
Many people around the United States have been taking part in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Folks here at Hayes High didn't want to miss out on the fun, and they also took part in this important stand for ALS.
Today, on Let's Talk About That, we're talking about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I think a lot of us have heard about it. Some of us have actually even done it. I know I personally have actually done it. It was a very cold and very fun experience. But where did it actually start? I'd like to tell you a little story about a guy named Peter Frates. He's a young man from Massachusetts. He was diagnosed with ALS at the age of 26. His friend felt very dearly for him, and he really wanted to help him out in any way that he possibly could and raise funds for ALS research and stuff like that. So he saw the Ice Bucket Challenge, which was geared towards stuff like cancer, just raising awareness and raising funds, and he thought it would be a good idea to make it into a kind of an ALS thing. And he did, and a couple of his friends did, and from that point on it blew up throughout the United States and even around the world. And a lot of people have been doing it, but it's kind of freaky because 30,000 people in the United States have ALS. That's a lot of people. Some people think that's not a lot of people compared to cancer and stuff, which it's not. It's not a lot of people compared to cancer. but it's still a lot of people, and it affects 5,600 people are diagnosed with it every year, so it affects a lot of people in the United States. I'm going to show you a story here about a young lady from our school that was affected directly by ALS.
Hi, my name's Hannah Mahan, and I am a part-time para for GPS here at Hayes High. And this is my job going with the rural teaching residency that's new to Fort Hays. So lots of new things happening for me this year. I want to talk to you a little bit about ALS, and it hits home for me because my grandpa died of it 13 years ago. He was 69 years old and I was in the 2nd grade. We knew he was having symptoms and troubles in June or July, and then October he got diagnosed. We were at KU Med a few times there with him, and while they were diagnosing him and figuring out what was wrong, and then he passed away in February. So it hit him really short. One reason he passed away quicker than some people with ALS do is because he had ALS from the head down, and it affected his thinking and his eating and drinking, and then he couldn't talk, and then eventually when it hits your heart and your lungs, then you just slowly pass away. When many people with ALS, it starts from the legs up, and so you can't walk at first, and it takes longer to get to your vitals. But my grandpa's was different, so he went faster. We never knew about ALS, so it was a strange, we had to learn a lot about it. And I remember we each took turns taking care of him, each of the aunt and uncles. Every week one would come down and help my grandma take care of him, and he had a feeding tube, so you had to do that quite a bit throughout the day, and then just daily take care of him. I loved seeing all the social media ice bucket challenges, and also the ones here at Hayes High with the Hayes Police Department and the staff here. It's great that they can raise money for this and make awareness for it. So thank you to everyone that's donated to ALS and risen awareness for it.
So guys, kind of on a lighter note, we're going to talk about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, kind of closer to home here in our school. The Hayes Police Department challenged our school, the musical teachers and some of the athletic teachers, to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Now our principal accepted the challenge with one stipulation. The student body and staff would have to raise $1,000 for ALS in order to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And what we did was raise $1,600. We busted it by $600, and that's awesome. It all is going to ALS, and it's a really good charity cause. So how about you take a look at what happened?
In Jacob Alexander's informative program, Let's Talk About That, he informs us of the cause and effect of goosebumps.
Let's talk about that. So today on Let's Talk About That, we're talking about goosebumps, as you saw in the opening little picture there. Everybody's pretty much had goosebumps in their lifetime. So what really causes goosebumps? Well, a lot of things actually. Most common is the cold. Cold can cause them. What actually happens when you have goosebumps is there's muscles at the base of your hair follicles. And when you get cold, they contract. And that contraction actually warms the body very, very slightly, and some people actually to a pretty good degree. Now, other things besides cold can trigger this, like nostalgia, fear, awe, and other really, really strong emotions. And not only humans get goosebumps, actually a lot of animals get goosebumps, and it's used to make them look bigger, such as porcupines. Porcupines, their muscles contract, the same type of muscles contract, and it makes their quills pop out. And it makes them look really, really big and dangerous. Now, some people speculate that in early humans, this was actually a trait designed to make us look bigger, not unlike the porcupines and other animals that use the same defense. So you know what, guys? You just learned quite a bit about goosebumps, probably more than you'd like to know. So this has been Let's Talk About That.
If it's cookies, cakes, pies, or detailed cars you're after, look no further than Hayes High's Helping Hands class. Mrs. Carlene and Mrs. Dinkle share more on this unique course.
Hello, I'm Kelly Carlene, and I'm one of the instructors at Helping Hands.
And I am Kim Dinkle, and this is my first year as an instructor at Helping Hands.
Helping Hands was started back in the 90s. We wrote a Title VI-B grant that allowed us to create the facility and the business of Helping Hands. The students run the business, they do the bookwork, they do the car detailing, and they run our professional bakery.
This year, Mrs. Carlene is in charge of the car care. She is their supervisor. I am the supervisor for the business. And then we have two amazing paras that help us out, Mrs. Summers and Mrs. Hayes, in the bakery area. And of course, we float in and out of all areas to help one another out through the semester.
Our car detailing has really taken off this year. Last year we were unable to do it because we didn't have enough students to run that particular portion of our business. This year we have 22 students. We detail 2 cars a day. And after doing some research, we detail cars for about half the price of other car detailing businesses in Hayes. It includes the inside clean completely, hand wash from the outside, and a hand wax. So it is a phenomenal value for the community. So we would love to have people call in and book us to have their cars detailed this winter.
In our bakery, we do adhere to very, very strict safety and sanitation regulations.
Follow the state.
We do follow guidelines, and the students just fall right into line with that. They know exactly what's expected. Our products, we are very proud of. We have breads, and this year we have narrowed down to poppy seed bread, pumpkin bread, and banana bread. And our popcorn balls are extremely popular so far this year. The kids are having their hands full of popcorn, but we have plain popcorn balls and M&M popcorn balls. And then we have a variety of cookies that we offer. We have M&M cookies, chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle, sugar cookies, decorated or undecorated. We can add raisins to the oatmeal cookies, and we kind of just aim to please our customers. We can buy or we can sell cookies 1 dozen at a time, or we can sell 5 dozen cookie boxes.
We also do decorated Christmas cookies, Easter cookies, Thanksgiving cookies, and those are sugar cookies that are cut and then decorated with frosting for special holidays. If you're interested in any of the services that our students can provide to you, please call the number below. Thank you.
In sports news, on Wednesday, November 12th and Thursday, November 13th, Brady Worth and Hannah Harold signed respectively with Fort Hays State University to play basketball and softball.
We here at USD 489 News would like to congratulate the Lady Indian Golfers and Coach Watts on bringing home the 4A State Championship.
Since the Thanksgiving season is arriving, I've been thinking a lot about things that I'm thankful for. Some of the things, of course, would have to be my family and all of my amazing friends. Amber, what are you thankful for?
I'm also thankful for my family and my friends and all my teachers in the dance studio, and I'm also thankful for all the food we're going to get to eat on Thanksgiving.
We leave you with students and staff answering the question, what are you most thankful for? I'm Rylie Rowland.
And I'm Amber Klaus. Have a wonderful and bountiful Thanksgiving.
Thanks for watching.
I'm thankful for my mom and dad and my whole family. I'm thankful for houses and people and the word in schools.
I'm thankful for my family, my house, and my friends.
I am thankful for toys.
I'm thankful for my family and my job and my good health.
I am so thankful for my wonderful family and my awesome kindergartners.
I'm thankful that I'm going to be a grandma this year.
I'm thankful for my father. He has MS and he's just kind of been really good about it and a good sport about it.
I'm thankful for my friends and my family and sports.
Thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my family.
I'm thankful for having food.
I'm thankful for my friends and family.
Thankful for Brennan Wise and Sage Markley for interviewing me, and I'm thankful for my healthy family and my plenty of friends.
Well, what are you thankful for?
Life.
Life?
America.
America.
Freedom.
I'm thankful for my health. Hold on, look at the camera.
Oh, you can, yeah.
Okay. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for people I have to work with. Anything else?
It's perfect.
I'm thankful for my family.
What are you thankful for?
My family.
There you go.
I'm thankful for my friends and family and sports.
Scott, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for family and friends.
What are you thankful for?
Hey, what are you thankful for?
My parents.
What am I thankful for?
Yeah.
I'm thankful for my family, my health, which is not great,